Hello and welcome back to the Denmark State War Dogs Dynasty, where today the War Dogs will be taking on the Miami of Ohio squad, the Red Hawks. We are currently sitting even with them record-wise. However, in conference, we're 2-0 and they're 0-3, so a little bit of a difference there. And in terms of the numbers, teams on the page, we look like a quite the better team here. So yeah. With that being said, let's jump right into this game. Potentially a two-episode or two-game episode, so we'll see where we end up after this one. If we played two games now, that would take us past the midway point of the season, as this is our, or we, excuse me, we were already past the midway point. That would take us two-thirds of the way through the season, if my math is doing me. Yeah, okay. And winning both these games would be huge. So the two games potentially you'll see in this episode. If not, it's going to just be this Miami game, but it could be uh, Miami traveling to us and then going and playing at Kent State in Ohio. But with that being said, let's head out to Bell and Health Field and take on the Red Hawks. And here we are at Bell and Health Field, getting ready to take on the Red Hawks, who will be actually kicking off today, which I feel like we haven't done in a while. We're back in our navy blues on the home field. Gonna put an end to this home stand with this game here, and then we'll go on the road for a couple of games after this. But we're looking to pick up our third conference victory today against Wyatt Quinn and the Red Hawks. His completion percentage not the greatest, below 45%. So hopefully we can really stuff this team like we have been so far in conference play, really not giving up that many points. But they are going to go play action on the first play, trying to test us across the field. They get a huge pickup on the play action. That is a 30-yard pickup for the Red Hawks. Going to have to come back from that one if you're the War Dogs. 1st and 10 from the 45 now. Going to bring some pressure from the field. They go with the run. Tony Tripp was the one who put the initial stop to that play, and we were able to gather around and make a stop there, as that'll force a 2nd and 9 now. Definitely in still running type down and distance here, but they do decide to pass. They'll go underneath. Our flat player kind of abandoned. That was um, thrown out to the flat pretty quickly. They pick up a big gain, get it to 3rd and 2 from the 36. Probably going to sit somewhat conservative. We're going to man up. Not, again, I always say it, not our strong suit as a team, but we're going to try it here. Richard Keaton's the deep safety. They go with the direct snap to the running back, though, and they'll pick up the first down. Completely blew us off the ball there. We aren't really able to do anything about that. It is a 1st and 10 from the 27. They're starting to threaten down towards the red zone. At the 27, 1st and 10. They're going through the air. Quick throw out to the sideline. Gibson makes the tackle, but not before the first down pickup to Cole Weaver, as they now move into the red zone here with a new set of downs, quickly moving down the field. They'll hand this ball off. Kennedy makes the tackle there after a 3-yard pickup. They weren't able to get him with the block on the edge there. It'll be a 2nd and 7 from the 13. Defense has done so good in MAC play. Can they keep it up as they go out to the flat, and Mancuso blows up his block along with Tommy Timms, I believe. They completely shut that play down. 3rd and 7 now from the 13 here. They will go through the air. We're going to bring some heat, and it's going to get there. The initial sack was missed. Tripp was the initial guy to make contact. I believe he was cleaned up by Kennedy on the play. Big play from Tony Tripp. We sent 6 men, went with a man coverage blitz. The first guy didn't quite get there to make the play. That'll force a 41-yard field goal, which is up and missed wide left. Defense bends but doesn't break here, and we will get the ball at the 24 to start. Tough looking drive from our defense, but they ended it well, which is all that matters. Is the 2-yard pickup from Logan is how we will start our day offensively. 2nd and 8 from the 26. Logan still the back with Ecanum, the fullback, to the right of Rome. As we hand it to Logan, just can't quite get enough speed. No real gain there. 3rd and 8 from the 26. They're going to empty it out, likely going through the air here. Tyler Rome in the shotgun. Going to go underneath. Kyle Thomas, their senior slot guy, picks up the first down. Nice clutch catch there to pick up the first down, keep this drive alive. Tyler Rome has looked so good in relief of J.J. Cole and Shaquille Abbott this season. As Terrence Logan, the carry here, he's jumping over defenders and picks up 4 yards here, trying to get those tough yards early and set the tone of this game. Logan will take a little breather here as Jalen Poe checks into the game. He'll get a carry and he just bounces up the middle, kind of having Jimmer in his way a bit there was honestly helped him out a bit as he ends up picking up the first down with that carry, getting Terrence Logan back in this game. He'll hand it to him. No gain there. 2nd and 10. Really trying to put emphasis on that run game, it seems. That is a very successful part about this team. They're very good at running the ball. Um, it's a big identity of their offenses. Tashawn Angerer is targeted on 2nd and 10, and he drops that pass. 3rd and 10 from the 46 now. It will go back to the empty look here. Jalen Poe, slot right. We know how good he can be out of the backfield as a receiver, as they will just go to Kyle Thomas again on an underneath drag route. These easy completions for Tyler Rome have seemed to work really well this season for the team, and they go back-to-back 3rd down conversions with those shorter throws. They'll go to the tight end screen. Tashawn Angerer, the freshman, has been so good through the air, easily one of the best receivers on this team, as he looks like he was a little slow to get up, and Matthew LeCount will come into the game on 2nd and 2 from the 31. Ty Black in motion. Rome tries to get rid of it, just falls down to the turf as he was getting hit when he was going to throw. 3rd and 2 from the 31 now. Likely a run here. Logan the back behind E. Canham. Gonna try and throw him off a little bit. Rome looks over the middle to Angerer, and that pass is dropped. 4th and 2. Offense stays on the field. They'll keep that bunch look here. 4th and 2 from the 31. Going to the ground, it's Logan. He bounces outside and picks up the first down. 5 carries, 10 yards. But it seems that all of his runs have been pretty efficient. So, if he's picking up the yards when he needs it, so fine by me, as Cobb comes in an orbit motion here. They'll go with the play action. Looking on the wheel route, Kyle Thomas once again, touchdown. Picking apart the defense there. Kyle Thomas gets open. Kind of a natural pick play there with that bubble, but the plays run to perfection. We end up picking up our first score of the game today, making it a 7-0 game in favor of the War Dogs. After the fair catch, they will start at the 25-yard line. Trips to the right, running back behind the quarterback to the left as they go with the throw to the left side. That's incomplete. Tommy Timms was the freshman corner in coverage there, as it is a 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to go to the air once again. Quarterback trying to get out of the pocket. He gets a man open, though, and that is going to be a completion on Deshaun Gibson for the first down. Cole Weaver, the pickup there. And it will be a 1st and 10 from the 46. A mug look from these linebackers. Are they coming? No. They will end up dropping him off, as quarterback's got a lot of time here. He's looking to the sideline. He sees a man late, gets him open. Defenders couldn't break on that in time. And it will be a 1st down if it can stand through this review. They will end up agreeing with their initial call. 1st and 10 from the 41. For the Red Hawks, once again getting into our territory. Again, our defense has not played excellent today, kind of just making stops when they need to, as Kevin Mancuso makes the tackle on that quarterback keeper. 2nd and 5 from the 37 now. Wouldn't like to see a run as we're sitting in some man coverage here. Gonna motion a guy across. They will go with the play action off the jet sweep. And Tierney gets beat up the seam. Tripp was the one in coverage. Tierney was in the zone, kind of got caught on his back foot, backpedaling a little too much. Wasn't able to come down on that ball quick enough, and that is quickly caught right in front of his face and going to be a score for the Red Hawks, tying this game up at 7. Rhodes took that return up to nearly the 30-yard line there, setting us up with a 1st and 10, where Tyler Rome will start in an empty look here. Going to go quickly to the tight end on a screen, and that play is completely bottled up. That will end the quarter, as we will have to start this drive with a 2nd and 14 following that 4-yard loss. Clearly, time of possession dominated by Miami. Well, not dominated, but they have definitely led in it. We had the one play of our second drive here, as it will be a 2nd and 14 from the 25. Terrence Logan, the back to Sean Angerer, is in the game. So he wasn't injured, just seemed like he got up a little slow earlier. Could have been tired as Terrence Logan picks up more than what we needed on that play. Gets a first down, getting to the outside, showing off the athleticism. 1st and 10 from the 43. Tyler Rome takes the snap, play action. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket and he scrambles. He's got some speed. He's down the sideline. He'll end up sliding down with all kinds of Red Hawks around him at the 28-yard line. Huge pickup for the first down run from our quarterback at the 28 now. Going quickly to the sideline, Kyle Thomas hangs on, 6-yard gain. Seeing the slot receiver worked in like this is very reassuring, considering he maybe hasn't had as good of a season as you'd expect. But nonetheless, 2nd and 4 from the 22 as the block from Jimmer is completely blown. Jalen Poe hit hard in the backfield. 3rd and 7 now. We'll have to come back from here. Eric Long, slot right. Looking over the middle, Angerer can't get that one pass batted away. We will end up sending out the kicker for a 42-yard field goal with the wind at his face here. Pick is up and completely shanked. Looks like he was trying to put way too much into it. Haven't seen a miss like that from Ben Thompson really in a while. I think back to a couple of the first games of his freshman year. Still, I don't know if they were ever that bad as he misses wildly there. Going over the middle on the run. Fantastic throw from Wyatt Quinn to pick up the first down there to Cole Weaver. 1st and 10 from the 39. Dime personnel from the War Dogs looking to stop the pass here. They do go with the quarterback keep. Great block shed. Isaiah Gizzy makes the tackle there in the backfield. Transfer from Wisconsin, typically known for his pass rushing ability, comes up big in the run game there, as it is a 2nd and 12. Going back to that double mug look, quarterback's able to get away from the pressure, tries walking it off. We left the running back wide open. No one was able to make a play. What an incredible play from their quarterback. Wyatt Quinn didn't know if he was down for a second. I don't know what happened, but he was kind of walking off, trying to maintain his balance, and ended up picking up the first down and much more with the screen pass. What a good job of staying with that play. We kind of abandoned hope on our guy, considering we could probably go tackle the quarterback. We didn't get the rushers there to finish off the play, and it is now a shot to the end zone. Ethan Tierney's able to break that one up. What a couple of plays here. This has been a wild start to the second quarter with a huge missed kick, huge play from their quarterback Quinn as Keaton in the backfield. Their depth safety comes up with a play, making it a 3rd and 11 from the 21 here. They're going to go to the air as expected. Quarterback trying to escape all this pressure. He ends up throwing this one away. Running back was covered his little check down option there. We did a good job of that, making sure we didn't give up that play, as this will be another field goal. So far, both kickers have missed a field goal today. That trend will end here as Miami takes a 10-7 lead. This drive will start from the 25 after the touchback. That was a big kick. They had the wind at their back, went through the back of the end zone. Terrence Logan will get the carry here. He's making all kinds of moves, trying to break tackles, gets near the first down marker. They'll say he was taken down just shy. He's had some big carries now, was off to a bit of a slow start, and all of a sudden has started ramping things up as Jalen Poe gets the carry here. He takes it up towards midfield, continuing to show why this running game is so important for this War Dogs team. Logan in at the quarterback spot with Rhodes at receiver, motions him across. Logan decides to keep and is taken down in the backfield. Probably should have just given that one off, but it is a 2nd and 14 from the 45 now. Rome goes out to Logan in the flat. He's got some space on this screen play, ends up getting about 5 up to midfield, making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd and 9 from the 50. Going to go underneath Jalen Poe, the catch out of the backfield, trying to cut this upfield, gets a first down and much more, getting to the 30-yard line or so with that play. Big play from Jalen Poe. Tyler Rome not trying to do too much with that, as he'll keep on this read option, and he goes up the middle for about an 8-yard gain, doing it through the air and with his legs today. He has done such a good job playing not too conservative, but also being safe with the ball as it is a 2nd and 2 from the 23. Send a receiver in an orbit motion. Logan gets the carry, goes upfield trying to get the first down, and does his job, giving us a 1st and 10 from the 18 inside the red zone now. Great look for the War Dogs. Rome keeps on the option. He cuts upfield and he's got some space taken down at the 5-yard line. Great run from Tyler Rome, showing off his legs continuously today, as that will set us up at the 5-yard line for a play here. 1st and goal, 2-minute warning comes and goes. Tyler Rome, immediate pressure. Great job containing that play. Gonna have to make up some ground here. 2nd and goal now from the 13. Not the ideal situation. Rome looks to draw him off sides. He might have just done it, getting 5 yards back from that big loss, making 2nd and goal much more manageable here. Smart time to bust out the hard count for the War Dogs, setting us up with a 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line here. Bunch to the left for the War Dogs. What do they go with now? Rome's going to try and step up. Maybe had some guys. Decides not to throw this one, though. Taken down 3rd and goal at the 10. What do you do here? Probably take a shot to the end zone. War Dogs are going to take a timeout. Didn't like what we were seeing there, excuse me. We will take a chance to catch our breath, go for another try here, and see if we can come up with a better play call. 3rd and goal at the 10. They get Tashawn Angerer out in space, and he scores. Good job using the timeout, getting a game plan that everyone can get behind, and taking the lead with a touchdown to your star freshman tight end. An 11-play, 70-yard drive, taking up almost 5.5 minutes. That is War Dog football right there. That is how we're going to win these MAC games and attempt to defend our 2 straight MAC championships and make it a 3rd, as we will start this drive with about 45 seconds left in the half. Miami starting at the War Dogs, or at their own 17-yard line, excuse me. Likely going to the air early and often on this drive as he tries to go to the left side, ends up completing that pass in front of Tommy Timms, the freshman. And they will get a new set of downs at the 28, wasting just 4 seconds on that play before calling a timeout. Back to the air now, going to the sideline, not able to keep up in man coverage. There's a tackle from Ian Badejo, kind of a safety nickel combo player for us. He's going to be a big part of this defense going forward. Number 0 makes the play, limiting the damage there as we get the pressure on the quarterback. Marvin Miner there to make a play. 2nd and 20 after the big play from the edge rushing player of the War Dogs. Marvin Miner and Isaiah Gizzy have really stepped up their game now in conference play, as they'll go underneath on 2nd and 20, complete that pass. They'll call their last timeout here, going into a 3rd and 14 from the 37. Interesting play call, kind of aggressive from them. They feel that they can do something on this play to keep the drive going. Otherwise, if they don't get it, we'll likely call a timeout or just let the incompletion stopped the clock, but they do get the first down. They don't have any way of stopping the clock, though. 20-some seconds, time ticking, potentially one of their last plays of the half here. They do barely get the snap off. Quarterback rolls out and is sacked to end the half. Marvin Miner comes up with another big play. Getting pressure on this quarterback has been our MO today, and we've done a good job all around from all parts of the defense, the linebackers, DBs, and of course D-line getting home on the quarterback as we go into the half with a 4-point lead, getting the ball at halftime. The minus 11 rushing yards has been huge for the War Dogs' success today, and we nearly have even passing and rushing yards. Just showing the balance of this offense that I strive to keep. Don't ever want to get too heavy on one side, unless it's running the ball because you're winning by 50 points, of course. But the War Dogs here, Eric Long starts the half off with a decent return. He's very dangerous in the return game, but we won't see any too big of fireworks on that return, as Jalen Poe will be the back to start the half next to Tyler Rome. They'll hand it to him. Poe tries the middle, gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage there. Not the most ideal looking situation for the running back. Senior running back, I might say, sadly. Going to the corner route, Jalen Poe not able to get enough separation. Didn't really flatten his route out either. 3rd and 11 from the 26 now as the War Dogs look to convert and keep this drive alive. Looking for Tashawn Angerer. Great play from the safety coming over and breaking that up. 4th and 11, we'll have to punt. Luckily, we'll have the wind at our back. We'll be able to get some boost behind this DeAndre Bloomberg punt, which is a huge boomer. Goes way downfield, but that means this guy's got time to return this. Goes to the 39-yard line. Pretty good return where they will start with a 1st and 10. 11 personnel from the Red Hawks here as they'll go through the air to start, going to the sideline. Tommy Timms once again can't break quick enough on that play. 1st and 10 at the 48 now. Going to go to the ground. Haven't had success, honestly, as we saw their negative yards at the half break. We're going to bring a blitz here, though, and to see if we can keep them behind the sticks as they empty it out on 2nd and 10. They are going to the air, getting a wide open man. Dion Delaney was able to kind of slow him down as Marvin Miner is the one who has to clean it up. Our edge player way downfield showing hustle just shows some of the character of this team, but not the play call there. The blitzing cover 3. Delaney was trying to make up ground to get to the field side. They had a vertical guy on the seam of the boundary. That's a really tough play for the safety to maintain. Not able to do it successfully there. And that'll set them up now inside the red zone where they will attempt 2nd and 8 from the 9-yard line here. Going over the middle of the field wide open when you're in cover 2. That cannot be happening. Don't know what was going on there, but they will regain the lead with a touchdown here. Their halftime adjustments seem to have been much more successful than ours. Can we come out and continue to run that balanced offense, not taking so many shots sideline on our drive coming up as Zach Rhodes taken down at the 23-yard line where we will start this drive. Rome, the quarterback, with Logan behind him, get a motion Cobb across the formation. They get it to Terrence Logan, kind of a missed block from Thomas Pash, only 3 yards for Terrence Logan there. 2nd and 7 from the 26. Logan remains the back here on 2nd and 7. They'll hand it to him again on a power style play. The pullers just don't really get out. And that is a 3rd and 9 look from the 24. Not ideal for the War Dogs. Looking for Angerer over the middle. Safety baited him, was able to jump that play immediately, and that's a big time interception, setting the Red Hawks up with great field position here. 1st and 10 at the 24 now. Going with the quick throw over the middle. It's complete on the in-breaker. 8-yard pickup for the Red Hawks. Ugly looking start to this half from the War Dogs. We saw this is exactly how in non-conference play we would tend to lose games, was the turnovers and giving teams easy short fields as they pick up another 1st down already. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Pretty easy to come back from here. As a single high look from the War Dogs down in the red zone. They go underneath, and that's a big 6-yard pickup, limiting the field now to just a 6-yard distance to the end zone here. 2nd and 4 from the 6. They're going to go with the run, trying to cut this inside. Can't really do it. Good edge. 3rd and 3 from the 5. Can we limit them from getting this 1st down and force a field goal here? Got a lot of big bodies in the game right now at the 5-yard line. They're going to go with the play action. We bring pressure, and they won't be going for it for sure, as that is a huge sack from Mitch Eifert, knocking them back to the 14-yard line. This will now be a 41-yard field goal. 31-yarder. We've already seen a miss today. This one just squeaks in the right upright, and will make it a 6-point game. Really good defensive stand there. We didn't make it very easy on our guys with that Tyler Rome interception. Let's see if we can respond in a big way as Long takes this out past the 30. 1st and 10 at the 31. Logan once again the back. They're going to motion Cobb across the formation here. They'll get it out to him on the bubble. Can he use his speed to get out in space? He does. 7-yard pickup for their freshman receiver, Zach Cobb. So Jalen Poe is the back on 2nd and 3. He does a good job of picking up first downs, knowing the distance he needs, and he does exactly that there, just getting enough yardage to pick up the first down to make it a 1st and 10 from the 41. Tyler Rome keeps, and that was Crowther who got completely blown up there. 2nd and 12 at the 40. They're going to pass on 2nd down. Tyler Rome tries to step up and is pushed down by a D lineman. 3rd and 13 from the 38. Rome looking deep for Cobb. Got him down the left sideline inside the red zone. Saw he had his big freshman target who was in single coverage getting pressed, able to make a big throw to him there. Trying to go with the back shoulder, it looked like to Kai Black. Doesn't get the completion. Maybe getting a little aggressive there for Tyler Rome. Also the play call. 2nd and 10 from the 19 now. Going to go with the run with Logan up the middle, crashing in, picks up maybe a yard. 3rd and 9 from the 18. Can they pick up another first down here? Looking for Angerer. He's got him on the wheel route. Touchdown. Great throw, Tyler Rome. And with this extra point, we will be able to go up in this game. Once again, another lead change. 21-20. War Dogs take the lead. What a throw to Zach Cobb. Tyler Rome then responds, rolling out to his right with a fantastic throw to Tashawn Angerer on a well-designed wheel route. Really confused the defense there. 1st and 10 from the 25. They go out to the flat. Tierney is able to make the play. Receiver kind of ran into him. He overran that a bit. That could have been a really dangerous looking play. We're able to recover though and just make it a 3-yard pickup for the Red Hawks as the quarterback decides to keep Tristan Hilliard. And they got knocked down, gets back up and makes the quick play on him, forcing a 3rd and 9 where you know that these War Dogs are going to be bringing some pressure. Typically their MO. Those linebackers love blitzing Tripp and Kennedy, but the Red Hawks will let this go to the final quarter of this one. We'll start 4th quarter action in a second. Taking a look at the top 25, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Clemson, all undefeated. Oregon is the 4th team at a 6-1 record. I mean, if we can start winning out of conference games, I would love to join a bigger conference. We just haven't been able to prove that we do that yet. Still having trouble with some MAC games, seems like. It is a 3rd and 9. Quarterback decided to roll out immediately, just panicking. And we get there. Huge sack. Kirk Kennedy was one of the people involved in that play. Great job by this D coordinator dialing up blitzes, putting the defense in opportunities where they can pin their ears back and go make plays, as Eric Long doesn't get anywhere on that punt return. The War Dogs will start at the 42. Rome going to hand it to Logan. Held it for a while. Could have been an RPO as Logan picks up the first down there to the 46-yard line. Great run from Logan. He's been having big chunk plays, but then you'll also have stretches where it's, 1-2 yard pickups at best, as Poe gets about 2 yards there. 2nd and 8 from the 44. Got to consider just trying to tick this clock down a little bit if you're the War Dogs. As Rome keeps on 2nd and 8, he's got a ton of space and will just slide down around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 War Dogs. Poe the back here. 1st and 10. They're going to go with the play action. Rome just gets this one away. Was looking for Kai Black, it looked like, over the middle. Wasn't able to get it to him, though. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Logan, the carry, tried cutting that back. Didn't really get much there, though. 3rd and 13 from the 32. Can we pick up a decent chunk here to at least make this field goal a little more attemptable if we get to that point, as Rome tried to take off and got about 3 yards. Didn't get the burst out of the pocket there. It will be a 4th and 10 from the 30. 47-yard field goal. Wind in his face. Can Ben Thompson do it? Kick is up, and it will be missed wide right. Probably a little short to Ben Thompson. Once again, missing tough conditions when he's had to kick decent length field goals. That will give the ball back to the Red Hawks, down 1 with 8.5 minutes remaining. They go with the run play, and there's Mitch Eifert in the backfield. 2-yard loss. Great play by the linebacker. Came through with a sack earlier as well. 2nd and 12 from the 28. Back to the passing game. Kirk Kennedy makes the play over the middle after the catch from the receiver. 3rd and 6 from the 34 now. Manning up here on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to shift some guys around. We have a spy on the quarterback. He's been liking to keep and run a little bit, so going to try and limit that as they go over the middle, and that's knocked down by Gibson, able to stand in front. I don't think they were intending on passing to his receiver, or if they were, it was a bad throw. But 4th and 6, they will punt this away to Eric Long, and the War Dogs will take over. 1st and 10 at the 28, single high look for the Red Hawks, a tight end in the game for the War Dogs. They give it to Logan, who's bursting up the middle. Great play by the safety. That could have been a touchdown. Didn't necessarily get the block I was looking for from Poe, but did get a decent block nonetheless. 1st and 10 from the 42. Gonna motion Kyle Thomas across. They hand this to Jalen Poe, trying to burst up the middle. He gets about 2. 2nd and 8 from the 44. War Dogs in a position to try and end this one here, as he's got Zach Cobb, who burned his man off the line. The big, fast freshman comes up with a huge touchdown play in this late in this one, as we will go up 7 with that play, and it will be 8 with this extra point if it is good. It is 28-20 now, just under halfway through this 4th quarter. Time ticking down for the Red Hawks in this action today. Good play by the coverage unit. They are taken down at the 17-yard line, where they will start trips to the left. We're going to bring heat and try and get them behind the sticks early in this drive rather than late, as they go with the throw to the slot with a bubble. Kevin Mancuso all over it. Read that play like a book. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. We have our dime personnel out looking to stop the pass here. They go to the play action, though. Looking to the sideline, just throwing this one away. 3rd and 10 now from the 17. Gonna stick in some man coverage here. See if we can get some pressure on this quarterback, though. He hasn't done the best job today of managing that. Throw to the sideline, or beyond the hashes at least. That's a 1st down pickup. The curl routes have been killing us today. Curls and comebacks have not been our strong suit as a defense, as they will have a 1st and 10 from the 30. Big carry from the running back, a lot of space. Tierney closes the gap quickly, though. Takes him down for just an 8-yard gain. Now time ticking down to 4 minutes here. They will go back to the run, getting some space. Good play by Tony Tripp to make the tackle there. 1st and 10 once again. Offense continuing to roll for the Red Hawks. They've had some things not go their way today. Honestly, haven't played that bad on offense. Both teams playing pretty good offensively, as that play is incomplete. Threw it into some pretty heavy coverage there, did Wyatt Quinn. A defense that really struggled earlier this season, gave up a lot of points in non-conference play, continuing to try and iron out some of the kinks here as they pick up a 1st down, completely abandon that zone. 1st and 10 from the 46 now. Really ticking this clock down. They're looking to potentially have the last possession here where they could tie this game up. They go underneath, drag route picked up. Our guys are tackling each other. Don't know what's going on there. 2nd and 2 from the 38 now, as they're really letting this thing tick down, nearing the 2-minute warning here. This will be a long drive, trying to get some kind of takeaway, momentum, sack, something, get our momentum back, as they will take this down to the 2-minute warning with a run play. 3rd down, they're going to have to get it out quick. I'd rather be aggressive and try and blitz this guy. 3rd and 1 from the 37. They're going to the air. We're bringing heat. He tries to get out once again, knocking himself way back. 4th and 11. Can we get off the field here on 4th down? Ethan Tierney ends the game. Huge interception by Ethan Tierney. Just tries to dive down. A minute and a half remain in this one. Ethan Tierney, what a play. Looked like he potentially got burned in cover 2, but just kind of baited him. He plays a very aggressive style of safety to try and bait quarterbacks to making throws. He does a good job there, recovers just in time, and comes up with the takeaway that could potentially seal this game with a War Dogs 1st down. Losing a yard on their first play of the drive. Terrence Logan, the carry here, gets that yard back and gets it to a 2nd down. This game might not be over as through 2 plays, it has not looked very promising for this offense. 3rd and 10 from the 29. Poe is the back. Need the first down here if you want to end this one. Poe stopped, just didn't get the blocking. Guys weren't moving out of the way in time. And it will be a 4th and 9. Thought we ended the game with the Tierney interception. Bloomberg gets this punt away. We've got guys just running out to the sideline. What are we doing in this punt coverage? Getting up to the 40-yard line. Interesting punt coverage. Don't know what was going on with some of those guys. We're going to have a conversation there. And they will go empty here, do the Red Hawks with a minute remaining in this one. They go to the sideline. Mancuso makes the tackle after a 7-yard pickup. Really key that he's still in bounds. 2nd and 3 now from the 46. They spike it, trying to stop the clock at 48 seconds, bringing our defense back on the field. 3rd and 3, trying to make a stop, at least limit the first down. They go to the sideline. It works again. Gibson doesn't break in time. And with 44 seconds, clock still continuing to run. Down to about 40 seconds. 39 is when they'll get the spike off. They still need to score a touchdown and 2-point conversion if they want to keep this game going. It's trailing 8 here from the 48. Going back to the air. Decides to throw this one out of bounds. Honestly, probably not a bad idea. That kind of opens the floodgates for us to blitz, though. 3rd and 10 now. We're going to send some heat here, try and get him to a 4th down or potentially turn this ball over. Quarterback scrambles immediately, and that pass is incomplete. Knocked away. Deshaun Gibson comes up with a big play, probably his biggest of the season yet. 4th and 10 from the 48. Gonna try a cover 3 look, leaves the seams vulnerable here. They go underneath, need the tackle from Gibson, and we get it. That's the game. 28-20. Tyler Rome jogs out with the offense and takes a knee to end this game. War Dogs survive a thriller at home with a huge play from Zach Cobb to ice this one. Would have still won by a point, but definitely made it a lot easier on our defense. Less pressure there. With almost 60% completion, 4 total touchdowns from Tyler Rome today. Were all of those through the air? I don't know if we ran any in. Great job from this offense. Let's take a look at some of the stats from this game. Obviously held them to very little rushing. 218 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick from our freshman quarterback, Tyler Rome. It's pretty good today. Running the ball, 17 carries, 64 yards, 10 carries, 50 yards from Rome. Poe got involved as well. Yeah, no rushing touchdowns. Logan had a decent enough game. Still not maybe as good as you'd hope. Angerer scored 2 through the air. Thomas scored as well. Zach Cobb had that big touchdown, 56-yarder at the end of the game. A couple of receptions from our running backs as well. Sacks given up from the edge. Our tackles, Phoenix and Crowther, could be potentially moving those guys into guard as we move forward in seasons to come. For their senior years, it would be. Tripp and Mancuso led the squad in tackles, 4 TFLs from Minor, Eifert and Mancuso with 3. Hilliard had 2, a couple other guys with 1. Marvin Minor, though, 2.5 sacks off the edge. Eifert with a sack, Hilliard, Tripp, Kennedy, Justice, Mancuso, all with half sacks. Saw Gizzy come up with a big play in the backfield as well. It was nice seeing him make some plays. Ethan Tierney had that interception at the end of the game, which I thought ended it, but seemingly didn't. Gibson with 2 PBUs and 1 from Tierney. Kicking, not a great game. 4 extra points made, but Ben Thompson could not make those field goals with the wind in his face. Tough to see, but it wasn't the greatest situation. Honestly, a pretty good day from Bloomberg. We did turn up the punt setting just because the punt power setting, just because it makes for more realistic returns. But yeah, nothing really from our return game. So with that being said, I'll see you back at the main menu. And another great game from our defense, as well as a pretty good play from our offense, gets us another MAC conference win, taking us to 3-0 as we advance to week 10 of the 2027 season. See a couple guys feeling less like they want to transfer, which is always nice. But yeah, championship contender at a C plus. I'm hoping that climbs back up as Marvin Minor with his 2.5 sack performance wins MAC Defensive Player of the Week. Fantastic job by him. We have some recruiting to do, which leads me to believe we have a commit. And looking deeper in, okay, Frank Alba, so our B minus championship contender. We can put some points on him. We should be able to just contact friends and family, but I'll hard sell him if we have good hard sells, and we should get a commit from him this next week. Yeah, I don't mind those hard sells. And then we'll probably DM him just to fully use our points. So we should have a commit from Frank Alba. And before we lose the the championship contender, if we lose this next game, which I hope we don't, we should get a commit from Alba as well as some other guys here. But I don't know if we had any new commits. It must have just been unlocking the points for Alba, which we will put back on him in the form of 50 points. Looking at guys in their top five that we're starting to close in on, Rafael Turner, the running back, 3-star guy out of Muskego. He is a decent speed dude. I don't mind it. I think he could be a decent addition to our running back room. Hopefully, put on some more size. Not the biggest dude who runs that wing T offense over at Muskego. Um, Losing some ground with Jace Kaufman, a little concerning. I think honestly we can afford taking this off and just doing the DM on Frank Alba. Doesn't look like Buffalo's even offered him yet. I want Jace Kaufman, this pretty good middle linebacker. So we're gonna schedule a visit for him against Toledo. He's interested in program tradition. We don't have a ton of at C plus, but I will still schedule him there. We are going. Can we get like in top five? Can we get the hard sell pitch for him? I don't know. Program. I'll see if I can. I'll let you guys know in a sec. Okay, so we can't get the hard sell on him quite yet. We did fall to second behind Notre Dame, but we did schedule a visit for him, so that'd be super cool if we can get him come in. Otherwise, these other dudes, some 3-stars and then 4-star Howie Conhini, the 91 speed, 88 acceleration, 75 man coverage corner out of Georgia, is a promising looking prospect that we hope to add. But with that being said, we should be able to hop into our next game here. I will see you at the field as we travel to go play Kent State and the Golden Flashes, who currently at 2-2, but with a 6-2 overall record. Don't look too bad. We're still one of 3 undefeated in conference teams. Uh, Overall record, don't look at for us. Obviously, not the greatest, but Kent State at 2-2, kind of in the middle of the pack, still trying to cling on to some hope, play in the MAC championship. But I think if we win this game, we pretty much will end any hope that they have. But 6-2 overall, pretty good season. Let's go look at their team schedule and see how they got to this point. As we are 3-5, obviously they have quite a bit better record than us overall. Honestly, their 2 losses though coming in conference, not unlike us. As yeah, Eastern Michigan, they barely beat. They lost to Akron 10-7, and then 45-21 to Central Michigan. They beat Kansas, Virginia. Wow, they had a pretty good non-conference run here, beating a ranked team and then a Big 12 team. Yeah, not bad. They're not playing too bad. So they lost to Akron and Central Michigan. And in conference, I don't who have we played? Central Michigan, who we beat 42-21. So yeah, we destroyed a team that they lost to in conference. It was a game that was closer than it should have been, but yeah, only 4 games left for us this season. We'll have a big visit week 12 when we come back from this 2-game road trip. But yeah, I will see you in the next game where we will be in Kent. We've got some more action coming to you as War Dogs continue this long run of games. A lot of the bye weeks at the end of the season, which is nice because if we make the conference championship, we'll get plenty of rest time between uh, our last game and be plenty rested. However, playing all these games in a row can get tough and wearing on a team. We'll see how our guys can handle it as we will receive the opening kickoff. Zach Rhodes will take this from about 2 yards deep in the end zone, try breaking off a tackle, gets to about the 17, though not the greatest starting field position. It's Tyler Rome will jog out as our starting quarterback, 910 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 picks. A lot better than what we had been seeing from Cole and Abbott earlier this season. So I'm really proud of what this freshman's been able to do early in this season as Terrence Logan gets the carry bumped forward for about a yard there as we will start Now, 2nd and 9, probably open up the passing game here early from the 18. Going over the middle, like to do these drag routes early in games, get Tyler Rome in a rhythm, as that is a quick pickup from Kai Black for the first down. Terrence Logan in the game from the 31. Ecanum, the fullback, will give it to Logan, who tries bouncing this outside, picks up about 5. Still feel like we haven't seen that huge, crazy breakout game from Terrence Logan. He has had some pretty good ones, but none where he's just really taken over that I'm hoping to see. But he picks up a first down here, already 3 carries in this one, so that's looking pretty promising. 1st and 10 from the 44 now. Zach Rhodes in the game with Jalen Poe. We'll get it out to him with the throw. He cuts upfield, getting a first down. Great block on the edge from Zach Cobb, the freshman, with a big play there. 1st and 10 at the 42 now for the War Dogs. Logan back in the backfield. He gets the carry here, trying to cut up the middle, picking up about 4. Pretty good pickup. Trying to get aggressive here and go through the air. Rome getting out of the pocket, trying to get this ball over the middle on the run. Hit as he throws, though, and wasn't quite able to. That'll make a 3rd and 6 from the 38. Probably could have stood in the pocket. Don't know. Had a little bit of happy feet there getting out, as he'll dump this to Jalen Poe in space on the screen. Tons of room for Poe. Gets it to the red zone here. A big first down and much more on that screen pass. Again, these easy completions for Tyler Rome have shown to be just key in his development as a quarterback. And to Sean Angerer, that's not an easy completion. He separates on the corner route, scores a touchdown, 3rd in 2 games now in this episode, continuing to put up big time production as a freshman in that tight end role. Something that I think lacked a little bit with our offense. I think we had good tight ends in the past, especially Applegate, who was so solid for us the last couple of years. But still, he had some drop issues, didn't come down with some of the contested plays, didn't separate really as much either. So, it's really been nice seeing that we can have such a reliable tight end. But 1st and 10 from the 12, enough rambling. We're going to double mug these guys with our linebackers and bring a blitz on the first play. Get aggressive, try and set the tone here. If they go with the early throw to the out route, Tierney was covering. That's a first down pickup. They're going hurry up, which we know has been troublesome for our defense to take care of this season. 1st and 10 from the 24 now. They'll go with the run out to the right. That's a big 6-yard pickup. Continuing to push this drive, push the tempo here. 2nd and 4 now for the Golden Flashes. I think this is going to be a big game of having to manage the clock and use our running game to slow this game down or speed it up, really just get it over with, as they are going to be running a lot of plays with this style of offense. It's the 1st and 10 from the 44. Pretty successful play there on that out route. We tried to blitz. They were able to counter it pretty good. They will go with the run here, cutting back, able to get out in some space. Mancuso there to make a play, making it a 2nd and 7 from the 47. Again, this hurry up stuff makes it really hard to man cover, which is what we try and do when we blitz. So 2nd and 7, they go with the run. No, quarterback holds onto it. Play action got everyone fooled, and that's a big first down pickup down the left sideline. Moving very quick. I think we're going to need to sit in some zone coverage here, because it just doesn't seem like our guys will be keeping up in man coverage. Double mug look, too, has not been the most ideal for us as they try and stretch this to the outside. Delaney puts a stop to that play, and an injury for Kent State will finally slow him down. Marvin Miner, though, also getting out in space, making a great play there. Off the edge, able to get out and make a big-time hustle play. Definitely something consistent with his character. He's a guy who could be a potential team captain in the future, as it is 3rd and 5. We're going to try and bring some heat off the edge with our DBs, see if they can get home. They go quick throw, replacing the blitzer. Gil Fitzgerald in coverage makes the tackle, but not in time. 1st and 10 from the 15 now. Our dime personnel in. If they run, they have us outnumbered, really. And they go to the outside with the throw, cutting up the middle. Great job running away from Tommy Timms. That sets them up with a 1st and goal at the 3, where they're going to come out with kind of wide here. We went 3 linebackers to to try and match it and does nothing in the run game as Delaney tackles the running back in the end zone. Touchdown Kent State. They make it look pretty easy there. 10 plays, 88 yards in 2.5 minutes. This hurry up stuff is what other non-conference teams were doing to us earlier this year. Was really troublesome for us. We will start now at the 25 here. Terrence Logan in at quarterback with Poe lined up to the left, Rome to the right. Logan's going to keep here on first down, cuts this up. Great play, first down for Terrence Logan. Thought he was going to be able to break away. Got close, wasn't quite able to. Sets us up with a 1st and 10 from the 36. Going quick, Kai Black on the play action, got out into space. All kinds of trouble dealing with that bunch there. And it is a 1st and 10 from the 50. Let's see how aggressive these guys will get as they are in empty right now. Rome trying to get out into some space here. Has some and ends up going out, was being tracked down by a D lineman. Decided to just slow it down, get out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6, Logan the back. They brought some heat on that play. He got back to the line when he was tackled. And quickly, it's now a 3rd and 6 from the 46, falling behind schedule a little bit. Caught up, Kai Black can't make the play. Gotta be pass interference there as it's 4th and 6. We're gonna go for it here, or at least send the offense out at the 46-yard line. Try and draw these guys offside. We're gonna go underneath Kai Black, tackled just shy of the 1st down, doesn't quite get it. And that will be a turnover on downs for the offense. Moving quick with the tight end, going with the run, cutting back. Good play from the running back. He picks up about 2 yards before he's tackled. 2nd and 8 from the 42 now. What do they go with here? They'll go with the RPO, quick out route, and he's got tons of space. Delaney in coverage, not able to keep up. Kirk Francis, former quarterback of the War Dogs, a backup quarterback, pairing him up with that throw. And I think we were 0-1 against him. I thought we lost to him last year. 1st and 10 from the 30. They are moving the ball quick now, continuing to just do this up-tempo stuff that's hard for us to stay with. They go underneath to the running back, pick up 4 there as Delaney makes the tackle. 2nd and 6 at the 25. Got to get some pressure on this quarterback. He gets the ball out really quick, something that we liked about him. The reason he was our backup. They go play action here. Got some guys underneath. Mancuso makes the tackle short of the marker, 3rd and 3. They continue to try and go fast here. Need this 3rd down pickup if you're the Golden Flashes. They'll go back to the air. Going to the end zone. Tommy Timms bats this away. Incomplete. They'll send out the field goal unit to attempt a 40-yard field goal. See if our defense can get bailed out by a college kicker. Picks up and good. Stays inside the uprights, and that will give them a 10-7 lead. Still in the 1st quarter. Seems like our offense just hasn't held the ball as long as I thought they would. Feel like we need to run the ball more. It's been working, honestly. Don't know why we don't just stick with it. As the passing game has been pretty shaky today. No turnovers yet through the air, but just haven't consistently had guys open. They kind of got away with a call earlier, and Jalen Poe picks up 8 on 1st down. Logan checks in now. 2 tight ends to the right. Logan cuts back, looking to break this one off, doesn't quite get it, and that is a timeout for the Golden Flashes. The War Dogs decided to call timeout just to gather themselves a bit. It seems like this game's been just taking forever, but also moving so quickly as Logan isn't decisive on where to go. Picks up only a yard with that play. 2nd and 9 from the 34 now. Rome had nowhere to go. Probably could have just dumped that one off. Didn't do it. 3rd and 12 from the 32. Getting too aggressive as we go into the 2nd quarter, trailing 3, and with a unfavorable 3rd down look coming up. 3rd and 12 at the 32. Looking over the middle, threw it straight to a defender, completely predetermined play. Probably need to just go underneath with that one if you're Tyler Rome. 4th and 12 now. Hunt from Bloomberg coming up. Not the worst punt, but there was no one down for coverage. Our gunners got completely held up, and it is a 1st and 10 from the 37 for the Golden Flashes. Can we get these guys behind the sticks at all? They've just been moving so quick. It's been hard slowing them down at all as Tierney comes downhill, makes the tackle after just a 2-yard play. And these guys are going quick. We're in man coverage, 2nd and 8 from the 40. Little communication issue is they'll hand the ball off, excuse me, and it's about 2 yards for them there. 3rd and 6 from the 41, doing a decent job of kind of slowing him down here. And we'll get to bring some heat, actually. They'll roll out over the middle, incomplete. Our defense will get off the field with a 3 and out. Very quick drive for the Golden Flashes. We'll get our offense right back onto the field. Long calls fair catch at the 18. They are once again staying ahead in the field position game. As it is a 1st and 10 for us. Rome with Logan, the single back, going up the middle, trying to find some space, picks up about 4. 2nd and 6 after that 4-yard play, staying ahead of schedule, just like we were hoping. We'll go with the fullback screen. Jarius Ecanum, the veteran fullback, puts his head down and picks up a 1st down out of the backfield. Never expect the fullback to get a kind of play like that. We love incorporating that in every couple weeks just to get a little change of pace on the defense. As Rome keeps, the DN made a beeline for him, and that's a 5-yard loss. Haven't been able to mess around in the backfield. These guys move vertically, offensively and defensively. They come fast downhill, pause, and that's only a 3-yard pickup for Poe on 3rd and 12, or on 2nd down, making it 3rd and 12. From the 36, Poe the back once again. Going underneath, it's Kai Black. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down again, kind of like earlier. 4th and 4 from the 44. We decide to punt. Bloomberg will put this thing towards the sideline. Will be returnable, but he steps out at the 20. Looks like he had a lot more space. Ended up stepping out a little early, though. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Golden Flashes. They'll go back to the running game, trying to cut this back up the middle. He had a little bit of space, was slowed down by Tripp, and he ultimately taken down by Ethan Tierney. 2nd and 5 from the 24. Going to try and respond with some pressure here, force him to get a 3rd and long or some kind of non-ideal play as we make the stop. Tripped him up in the backfield, forcing a 3rd and 8 now. For this offense, they'll go really quick, not even really hesitating here, getting this snap off, and Kirk Francis is sacked. What a play from Gordon Justice and Tristan Hilliard in the backfield. Able to come up with the sack there. Defense doing a good job again, giving our offense a chance to take the lead. Eric Long taken down pretty quickly near the 40-yard line. Probably some of the best field position we've had today, though. Got to take advantage on this drive. Logan the back, they go with another screen, trying to get these easy completions, and he picks up about 6 where he's tackled out of bounds. Potentially a late play there. Doesn't get called, though. And at the 44, we have Poe in the backfield. We'll go with the run, trying to get this out. Poe cutting up, didn't feel like he was going to get the edge there. Only gets about a yard, where it's a 3rd and 3 for the offense. Wildcat look. Logan has kept a couple of these. He's in at quarterback. Poe motions across. They flip it to him, and he tries falling forward. Doesn't get it. 4th and 2. Offense stays on the field. 4th and 2 from the 47. Offense on the field in shotgun. Logan the back. They'll go with the run to him. He picks up the 1st down, just making sure he gets there, trying not to do too much. Good run, good call. Way to be aggressive at key times like that. Logan stays in the game here. Getting the run, not necessarily the blocks, though. It's about a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 46. 2 running backs are Poe and Rhodes. Thomas will come across in a jet motion. They flip it to him. He's getting pushed way out as Damon Crowther got bullied on the outside on that play. And it is a 3rd and 12 for the War Dogs offense. They'll motion Thomas again as he comes in. Going to him underneath, and he can't hang on. 4th and 12 at midfield. Once again, we're going to keep the offense on the field at the 50-yard line. They go for it and complete it. Kai Black. Such a risky call there. First and 10 at the 19, went with the verticals play. They get the pickup and the first down into the red zone here. And he's got a wide open man. It's their touchdown, second connection between Angerer and Rome. War Dogs take the lead with that score. Risky 2 fourth down calls to go for it. One of them a passing play on a 4th and long that we convert on. Just working out right. Calculated risks. That's the key to this game, apparently. As the War Dogs go up for first and 10 for the Golden Flashes, as they'll start here, 2 wide on each side from the 25. They go with the run. He's trying to bounce this outside. Ethan Tierney comes downhill, makes the tackle after a 3-yard gain. Second and 7 from the 28. Single high once again. This time they'll go with the RPO. Tommy Timms able to get off the block. Tackles him just before the marker. 3rd and inches now. Let's see what the War Dogs can dial up here to try and get the stop on 3rd and very short. They go with a run, able to get blocked out of the play. Tripp can't make the tackle. Dion Delaney's the one who ends up ending the play there. First and 10 from the 38 now. They'll motion the receiver across. They don't flip it to him. They'll go with the run. Up the middle, Tripp is the first one there. Brought down by Delaney as well after a 3-yard gain. At the 41, what will they go with here? They've tried to stick with the run as it goes down to the 2-minute warning, slowing them down once again. See if our defense can catch their breath on 2nd and 7. Going to the sideline, it's going to be incomplete as he threw that away. Forces a 3rd and 7. Kind of want to bring some heat here. I'll go against my judgment though. We'll just play some man coverage, see if we can lock up in our front 4 can get home. 3rd and 7 at the 41. Going to the sideline, it's complete. Throws right in front of our linebacker, Tripp, and they pick up the first down. To the air. Tierney grabs this one. He's sitting in cover 2, and he's got some space. He'll cut this across the field. Ethan Tierney up towards midfield with the interception before the half. That gives us a huge chance to come away with some points going into the half. Looking deep for Kai Black. He had the big 4th down play and will respond with a touchdown following the turnover. Kai Black over 100 yards today. Haven't seen the kind of performance like this from him yet, and he has a big 53-yard touchdown there. We wanted Kai Black to transfer so badly to us because of his release, his ability to get off the line and press. Shows it off there and has enough speed to get past the corner, take this to the house, and give us an 11-point lead. Penn State goes to the sideline on first down. They get a 6-yard pickup where they go out of bounds and will stop the clock. They've been going with a lot of empty. They decide to keep a running back in on this down. From the 31, 2nd and 4, quick throw up the seam, good throw to the tight end. They call timeout. Going with the empty look once again. Francis, the only one back there at quarterback. We've got 4 down linemen. They're going to send an extra blitz or 2. They have the delayed route from the tight end. We'll get a 8-yard chunk on first down. Get back on the line quickly here. 2nd and 2 from the 47. Going to the sideline, nearly Tierney's 2nd interception of the game. 3rd and 2 now from the 47. Can we get off the field? 3 linebackers on the field. Must have a decent amount of running backs out there to guard. As they'll go to the sideline, and I think he lost. No, they'll give him the first down. I thought he lost forward progress. He doesn't, though. And it's a first down at the 44. Nickel look from the defense, excuse me, as they are in empty look there, as that's incomplete. Great play. I think that was Tommy Timms who ended up knocking that ball loose, forcing a 2nd and 10 from the 44. That could have been a potentially big play for this Kent State offense. They'll go underneath, had some deep routes on that left side. They'll call timeout here on 3rd down and 9 and see what they can do to try and pick something up, potentially try just to get into field goal range here. He'll go over the middle to the tight end once again. Big first down pickup inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Time ticking way down. They're not calling their timeout. Just 15 seconds left. We're going to get aggressive and see if we can force something here. That's incomplete with Mancuso in coverage now. Just 11 seconds remain. They always have the option for the field goal, which would make it a one-possession game. But I figured they'd manage time a little better now with just one timeout remaining. Going underneath, that's knocked incomplete by Tripp. 3rd and 10 from the 16. Single high is Tierney. Going underneath, he was hit as he throws. 4th down, they'll have to kick this one. Cushenberry will be out to attempt the 34-yard field goal. We'll have to push this one left a little bit. He kicks it up, and it is good. That'll send them into the half. The teams will jog into the locker room as War Dogs will take an 8-point lead into the second half. What a game from Kai Black so far. The senior, 6'3", 225, so electric off the line. 6 catches, 123 yards, working out of the slot on that 4th down. Came up with a big catch over the middle, getting vertical on that play. And then another vertical route where he just burned the corner off the line. Perfect throw from Tyler Rome. Put him in a place where he could go score a touchdown, virtually untouched. As the Golden Flashes will start the second half, scoring at the end of the first half. A field goal to make this an 8-point game. They'll start with a run. No, it's an RPO. Tommy Timms is thrown off, but slows him down enough for just a 3-yard gain from the receiver. 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looks like they're going to motion into a 2-by-2. The blitz works. Kennedy is able to trip up the running back. Thought he was going to have some more space, but 3rd and 7 now for the Golden Flashes here from the 28. They'll go underneath, not enough underneath coverage there for the wide side of the boundary side of the field, excuse me. They'll pick up the 1st down. Wow, looking over the middle, or across the field at least, that was a big breakup from Kevin Mancuso, who's playing pretty good today. Has had some big tackles along with some plays in the passing game. They'll go with the run. We were trying to bring some heat up the middle, kind of just got clogged though. They'll pick up 6 yards. They slowed back down, and they'll get going quick again here. Bringing Deion Delaney down into the box. Rashard Keaton is the deep safety. 3rd and 4. They'll go underneath, wide open man. Sitting down at the sticks is their tight end, who's had a huge game today. Francis is at 200 yards today, having a pretty good one against his former school. However, the interception was a big one. We scored off of it, which is now the score that is winning this game for us. They go out, throw this one away, had some pressure on him. Francis just had to get rid of that. It is now 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll go to the play action here. Over the middle, threw it straight to Tony Tripp. Kirk Francis forgot he isn't playing for the War Dogs anymore. Throws that one straight to his former teammate, and it will be a 1st down for the War Dogs. Actually, I don't know if Tripp was here at the same time as him, so maybe not former teammate, but nonetheless, over the middle, Kyle Thomas, a huge pickup on the play action. Rome letting the play develop and sat back in the pocket after the play action, threw a dot over the middle under some duress. Big 1st down pickup for the War Dogs as they go back to the tight end screen game. Angerer didn't maybe get all the guys out in space he wanted. Still picks up 5 nonetheless. Another big game from him today. 2nd and 5, they went with the dangerous bubble as that's a 2-yard pickup on the throw from Rome to Thomas. 3rd and 3 from the 26. Rome keeps, he gets to the outside, and he's got tons of space with the block from Cobb, slides down at the 13. Good run from Rome, good time to keep it. 1st and 10 at the 13. Looking for Cobb on the fade route, doesn't get him. It'll be a 2nd down. Wanted his big guy to go up and high point that. Just didn't quite give him enough space to go get it as Logan picks up a yard on that run. 3rd and 9 from the 12 now. Looking for Poe on that route over the middle. Thomas Pash slow to get off the field as it is a 4th down and 4 for this offense, which decides to stay on the field. Rome still on the field with his offense here, getting very aggressive, not deciding to take the points. Looks like he's just going to try and get these guys to jump. It looks like he'll get his own man, who is deciding to celebrate the penalty. Alex Phoenix is so pumped about backing his team up. They will bring the field goal unit out now for a 29-yarder. Thompson's kick is up and good, bringing them back to a 2-score lead as Thomas Pash looks like he will be taking a little breather, goes into the medical area, getting assessed to see what's going on with him. The 11-point lead our defense holds going to be key moving throughout this game, as Kent State seems to have slowed their offense down a bit, not quite as aggressive with the no huddle, but there's a big play from Mancuso and Tierney in the backfield, slowing them down, and they do decide to go back to the hurry up look here. 2nd and 12 from the 23 now. They're going to go underneath, and there's a big play from Tierney in underneath coverage. 3rd and 8. We'll be able to bring some heat here, try and make this ball get out quick. And they get to the quarterback sack. It is Hilliard who broke through. The D tackle, so good at that interior rush. Gets home on the blitz, and that will force a punt. Our defense has stepped up against a team that moves quick, not something we've seen this year. Definitely growing as a team, as it's 24-13 as we move halfway through the 3rd quarter. Logan, the back, 3 to the left of the formation. They'll hand it to Logan. Too much cutting, just not being decisive enough. And it is 2nd and 9 from the 40. Rome tried to step up, got maybe back to the line of scrimmage, where it will be a 3rd and 9 from the 41. 3rd and 9 from the 41. What will they come up with here? We're going to motion Kai Black, who's been very involved today, into an orbit style motion. They end up throwing it. D tackle picks it off. Rome was trying to get it to Poe, throws the interception, and that'll set him up at the 33-yard line. Fantastic field position for the Golden Flashes here. Complete momentum changer for this War Dog squad. And they get a ton of pressure on the quarterback. They'll knock him back 11 yards. That's Isaiah Gizzy who gets home and turns him down. Francis, all his options covered on that play. Makes it a 2nd and 21 from the 44 here. Going with the cross screen, Deion Delaney tracks that down for just a 2-yard gain, where our defense will get to stand strong on a 3rd and very long here to try and come up with a stop. They'll go with another cross screen. Got some guys in the area. Mancuso kind of gets bullied there. They'll bring that closer to potentially field goal range, but it will be a 4th and 12. They will kick here. This is a 53-yarder, would be quite the kick from Kent State's booter here, as he will put this one to the left. Missed. Good job recovering off the turnover from the offense on that interception on a screenplay. Typically like a low risk play, honestly, as Rome decides to keep on this read option. He's got space and blockers, taken down after a 1st down past midfield. Great job by Tyler Rome there. Set a new set of downs at the 48-yard line. Logan the back. Rome getting out of the pocket once again. He'll get this one into space to Sean Angerer, who picks up 5 on the play action. 2nd and 5 from the 42 now. Going with the RPO, and Kai Black can't hang on. Had a 1st down and potentially more. Kind of been his problem this season. That's why we maybe haven't seen him typically as involved as he is today. Some of the dropsies have affected his reliability. It's a 3rd and 5 for Rome. Trying to throw this one. It's tipped at the line. Angerer makes the catch. It'll be a 4th and 4 from the 41. Can't stand not going for this, so we will keep the offense on the field for an opportunity to try and pick up the 1st down here. Going with a quick throw. Cobb had kind of a delayed release. Defenders lost track of him. He picks up a 1st down and will keep this drive alive. Key 4th down conversions. It's been huge for this offense today. It is a 1st and 10 from the 30. Kai Black on the slant. This time he hangs on and will pick up the 1st down. His 7th catch of the day. Got to be his season high, as it's a 1st and 10 at the 19. Looking for a potential dagger here if you get aggressive. Over the middle, Rome with the completion. Cobb 1st down, down inside the 5. Didn't get the block from Thomas he was maybe hoping, but they still do get this big play that will likely take it to the fourth quarter here, unless they decide to get crazy and snap this ball. They do not. Will take it to the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead up on the Golden Flashes, probably our best conference opponent we've faced yet. With this victory, we would be one game away from 500, which is kind of a big goal of mine. I don't want to have losing records. And so far, we have not played well this season. So it would be a big kind of comeback to our record if we can take this one. It's looking like, unless we screw something up crazy like that, looks like we could get the victory, but I don't know if we keep running plays like that, maybe not. Second and goal from the 6 now. After Logan's run to the wide side, ends up going for a big loss. We'll take this one right up the middle this time, take it down to the 2-yard line, not messing around with that play. It will be a third and goal at the 2. They pack the line of scrimmage. Zach Rhodes, sophomore running back, decides to check into the game. He was such a key part of last season's end of the year run, and he picks up the touchdown there with a 2-yard carry. Kind of got stopped for a second, was able to maintain his patience and balance, and we have now flipped their score from 13 to a 31 for us, taking the lead here as we move into this fourth quarter. Great tackle. I believe that was Rashard Keaton tackled him shy of the 15-yard line, where they will start in the empty look. Francis has been getting pressured a little bit now. Our front four deciding to step up in this one, as they're going to look deep here. Intercepted. Deshaun Gibson, our corner, comes away with it. Slammed out of bounds, and that is a huge interception for Deshaun Gibson, the junior corner. Have seen some plays from him this season that were not super reassuring. This time comes away with a big one as Terrence Logan on the speed option has nowhere to go. Second and 12, excuse me, after kind of a not the greatest looking play there, as it is a second and 12 from the 36. Two running backs to the left of Rome. Gonna motion Thomas across. They'll fake the handoff. Rome ends up getting this one away. Third and 12, barely getting that out. Third and 12 at the 36. Rome has had a long day today. He's taken some hits. See if he can recover. He'll just try and get this one out. I think he took another shot, and they will have to punt this one away. Not the greatest looking drive from this offense. Bloomberg will just put this one straight down the field. See if the coverage team can do anything to stop it. Their returner has gotten into some space today. Takes it up to the 36. Bloomberg, not the greatest punt considering where that return ended up. They are trailing just 18 points. They could come back from this. Not over yet. They're going deep, though. Testing freshman Tommy Timms. Incomplete. He broke it up. It looks like the receiver had it in his hands. Timms has the wherewithal to know to bat that one out. Great play. Second and 10 from the 36. Going to the sideline. It looked like we had Tripp out there. He makes the tackle, and it is a 7-yard pickup for the offense. Third and 3 from the 43. They're going quickly out to the side. Tommy Timms, the freshman, once again breaking up the pass. Fourth and 3 from the 43. Two linebackers in the game. Can we get off the field with a stop here? We have been converting fourth downs all day. Can we stop them from doing it? We don't there as they get past midfield with that slant play. First and 10 at the 47 now. Pistol look for Francis and the Flashes. We're going to go play action. Going over the middle, Tony Tripp, second interception of the day. The absolute menacing play of Tony Tripp takes that pass away from Kirk Francis and the Flashes, his second of the day. Sets us up with a first and 10 from the 42. We'll hand it off to Logan, gets tracked down from the backside, 2-yard pickup there. Second and 8 from the 43. Logan still the back. A lot of big bodies in the game with tight ends and fullbacks. Logan tries to cut up, flags flying. Looks like it's probably going to come back if I had to guess. And looked like Anger might have grabbed onto some jersey there. That'll make it a second and 18 with that play. See if we can make up for it with some kind of play here. Tyler Rome in the shotgun with Poe to his left. We'll hand it off to Poe, trying to get to the outside. Couldn't get past his pull in time. Taken down for a big loss. It'll be third and 23 from the 29. A lot of DBs on the field for the Golden Flashes. They will try and make this an easier play, but I think we ended up getting our own man, Damon Crowther, jumping early there, backing us up even further here. And now you're just trying to not try to be too cute with this on 3rd and 28. Gonna send Black in a motion. Just throws that one away at the feet of Black, and that is incomplete. 4th and 28 from the 24. Bloomberg putting one deep again as we move closer to the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Big time return from the Golden Flashes as Bloomberg comes up with, I think, his first career tackle there as they took this punt out past midfield. Pretty good return. They'll start in this empty look again. Defense comes up with a stop after a 7-yard pickup. Pretty good play there from the Golden Flashes. I want to get aggressive here, not try and fall behind in this drive. 2nd and 3 from the 43, running back in the backfield this time. They'll motion a man out, go with the play action, and Tripp is there. He's got the interceptions, he's got the sack. Dude is all over the field today making big time plays. 3rd and 11 from the 50. They go with a run to try and catch him off guard. Our D tackles converge, make the play, and it's a 4th and 8 now. Time is still running. This is kind of a do or die play for the Flashes. Been a good game for 4th downs, though. Let's see if they can continue that trend. They go with the quick throw, and Tommy Timms nearly intercepts that pass. What a turn of events for this offense. 1st and 10 from the 47. The Golden Flashes looked like they were off to such a hot start offensively. And now Terrence Logan, a 1st down pickup, trying to ice this game. They'll be able to just chew this clock down. Tommy Timms, the freshman, has come up with some big PBUs today on that corner spot. Been facing a very decent receiver, honestly, for the Golden Flashes, and has done a good job shutting him down. As it is a 2nd and 7, this offense will be facing that's Jalen Poe, excuse me, who picks up 6 yards, getting him closer now to the 1st down marker. 3rd and 2 from the 34. Offense has been somewhat quiet after scoring their 31st point as Logan tries falling forward, doesn't get it, 4th down, and they'll keep the offense on the field. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Logan the back. He'll keep it, go to the left, pick up the 1st down. Don't put it through the air. Don't get too cute. We'll just do what we know, run the ball forward. Good pickup by Logan. Rome will motion Thomas across. He'll cut up the field and have some space. 1st down, jet sweep goes for about 5 yards there. Ticking this clock down, doing a good job this time. Kind of been a tough thing for us. We'll run good early in games and then poorly late when the team knows it's coming. And that's a 1st down pickup for Terrence Logan, continuing to tick this clock down. In a motion in Thomas, Jalen Poe, the back. He'll get decent amount of space, but is taken down pretty quickly. 2-yard pickup, and they will likely take this down to the 2-minute warning, where we are just 2 minutes away from our next conference victory, up 18 in this one. 2nd and 8 from the 19. They'll go with a handoff to Logan, who cuts this back up the field on the counter play. Gets 2 yards on that 3rd and 6. From the 16, might try and just ice this one with a touchdown here, as we will throw on 3rd and 6. Rome steps up, and he will slide down wisely after the 1st down pickup. That'll let them tick the clock down. Probably just a couple more plays to run, just formality to end this one. As Logan's going to try and bounce this one to the outside, tried to get crazy with it, and is taken down at the 7. 2nd and goal, probably the last play of the game. They'll motion Thomas across, get Logan his 25th carry of the day as he's knocked down at the 2-yard line. Just 9 seconds. And that will end this one. 31-13 victory for the War Dogs. Successful episode, picking up 2 more MAC wins in a convincing victory over a decent Kent State team who's beat some ranked schools. So makes me feel a lot better. It just doesn't seem like we can ever do that, which stinks. But good game from Kirk Francis besides the interceptions, honestly. Almost 300 yards from Tyler Rome on nearly 70% completion, with 3 touchdowns and a pick. Running the ball, Terrence Logan, a lot of volume, decent enough yardage, 87 yards. Some other guys getting involved. Rhodes scoring our lone rushing touchdown. Anchorer, 2 more receiving touchdowns. That's 4 in the episode 7 catches, 134 yards, and a touchdown for Black led the squad today. A lot of other guys just getting involved with some clutch catches. We saw Zach Cobb last game with some big plays. This week was Kai Black's turn. Really doing a good job of sharing the wealth with Tyler Rome, who has been such a huge pickup at quarterback for us. A sack given up for Sean Alibi. Probably not too worried. I'm guessing I probably stepped into that one with Rome. 12 tackles for Delaney and Tierney led the squad. 3 TFLs for Gordon Justice up the middle. Did a good job with a sack as well. 2 TFLs for Tripp and Hilliard and Tierney. Other guys getting involved with some sacks here. 1.5 from Tripp. Hilliard and Justice with 1, and Gizzy had half a sack as well. Tony Tripp, though, 2 interceptions with half sack over the middle. Got to be up for player of the week, potentially. Sean Gibson, an interception, and Tierney as well. That might be Gibson's first on the season. Great play by him. 4 PBUs from Tommy Timms, the freshman as well. Taking the ball, 29-yarder from Thompson, along with 4 extra points were good. Bloomberg did a fine job punting. 1 inside the 20 was pretty good. Not much from our return game today, and I'll see you back at the main menu. Just like I figured, Tony Tripp, MAC Defensive Player of the Week, obviously had a fantastic game with 2 interceptions, a sack and a half, just getting involved all over the field. 4-0 in conference play is where that leaves us, and I'm not sure exactly how it'll work with us only playing 7 conference games. I'm a little scared to find out, but we are currently one of the only um, in conference undefeated schools, along with Toledo, who is currently 7-2 overall with a 4-0 in conference record. I'm not sure if we play Toledo. Let's take a look. I know we have 3 more games. Yeah, we do. We have a home game against Toledo. That's that big matchup where we'll have a visit coming in for a 4-star linebacker, which will be huge. At Western Michigan, next episode is where what you'll see. I might do a massive episode next time, kind of like a Thanksgiving style episode, since I'll probably take off when Friday, potentially Wednesday. But yeah, we're currently first in the MAC. Great to see. Let's go check out recruiting quick before we end this episode. Maybe make some additions to the board or just move some points around. Hopefully, we have some more commits. We sadly don't. No one new committing. However, we're first on 5-star quarterback Joey Merriman. Um, no, we were second with Jace Kaufman. We continue to fall behind in that battle, but I think we can start hard selling now that we know a little bit more about him. Yes, so we will be able to hard sell Kaufman as well as just put a full 75 points on him. Other guys, though, I mean, we're pretty much first with everyone else. I do want this linebacker to improve that room. Tight end Ezekiel Ficken, 6'5", 247, could be a great addition as well. Don't think we got to see what his speed would be, so I'm a little curious about that. Looks like we're going to definitely be leading going into his top 5, though, which is huge, especially against schools like Nebraska, Michigan, Wisconsin, Penn State. I mean, this dude has serious interest, and we're kind of topping some of those schools, which is really cool to see. But we do have 40 extra points that we can throw down after that visit, and maybe we dump some more into Dakota Bram and hard sell him. Frank Alba looks to be pretty much a lock here. I thought we'd have the commit after that week, but it looks like we'll have to probably wait at least one more before we get the commit from him at guard. Otherwise, not other places we can really put points. I need the linebacker. He is a 85 speed, 90 XL guy. Probably going to need some work in coverage and just overall, but we will be able to send the house with him moving forward after we have the visit scheduled for Kaufman, which I'm excited about. Probably will be able to keep us in the race with Notre Dame moving forward as we get into the top 3. But yeah, I mean, we have quite the board here. 20 targets. I think 20 guys that we realistically can grab. Honestly, maybe all I want to do in terms of freshmen, and then moving into the transfer portal, we'll see what we have going forward. But looking at our team needs, it looks like we only have 14 needs. We only have 17 seniors, so we only really need to replace 17 guys. Could be replacing some upperclassmen who just aren't quite cutting it in terms of their development, though, with transfers and whatnot. So we will see what we end up needing and who could be a cut or a transfer candidate. But with that being said, thanks for watching. The War Dogs have definitely turned their season around. This has been a fun a fun series to make. I'm having a great time. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, go War Dogs.